Hi everybody, Anna Toonk here with your weekly Tarotscope for the week of October 25th. I'm like, where are we? For the Numinous. So the card I've pulled for you this week is the Chariot, which is really exciting. I love the energy of the Chariot. It feels really lovely to have this, like, for the first, we've just gotten into Scorpio season, but what the Chariot brings up is a little bit of this duality, in the sense of, it tells us victory is assured, we can get where we want to go, we're on the right, path or track. But the way we really get there is by focusing and harnessing and really pouring our energy, our determination, our will, all these things, combining them into like our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual sort of like fortitude, to get on our way. That's the way we get to hold the reins. The Chariot is literally a mode of transportation, so it is this way for us to get in and go somewhere. But what it's asking us to do is to really have agency in that, to really hold the reins, to really be the one in charge and sort of calling the shots, like, kind of as much as any of us can. Control is a touch of an illusion. However, like the Chariot is like what you want, what your goals are, what you're asking to receive, what you're seeking. Like, it's all available to you, but are you really going to do the work and put in the energy and the effort in order to achieve it? Like, are you going to do, your work to get there? Whenever the Chariot comes up in a reading, with people, I like to really affirm to them, like, now's the time to get very clear in what are your goals? Where do you really want to go? What do you really want to be doing? And getting clear then on what's the plan? How do you get there? You don't necessarily have to have everything figured out, or, obviously there's only so much within your own control or your own power that you can actually create or have happen. But what is within your grasp? Like, and what's beautiful about sort of combining this with this Scorpio energy is, what can you use this Scorpio energy to mine to figure out what's keeping you from it? Is there some, we're just coming fresh off a full moon. What could you release? What emotional energies are maybe sort of hampering you? What are some things you could get over? Whether it's thinking that, like, whatever you desire or whatever, you really, really deeply want is not available to you. Like, can you sort of put that to the side? Could you let that just sort of become a roadside attraction now, like, and let yourself take off? Anne Ortley, an astrologer, she says, like, if it's in your heart, it's in your chart. And her big thing is, like, whatever you really deeply desire is available to you. I really hugely believe that, and I think the Chariot is also a card that's very validating of that. Whatever's just, like, really hanging out in your heart that you deeply desire and really, really desperately want to, go after, start figuring out how you do that. Really, really, like, what if you actually put your energy, rather than sort of suppressing the desire or denying it to yourself? What if you really focused it on trying it on for size and really believing it's available to you? What would you have to sort of work with and overcome to let yourself move forward? The biggest thing to take away, with the Chariot is really vision it, get very clear on what the goal is. Look at what you can do. Like, how could you do your own due diligence and responsibility, be responsible in order to achieve it? Great time to do some vision boards, things like that, or even just spending some time jotting down. Like, the sky's kind of the limit. The only way you can really attract and pull something to you is first to express the desire for it, and then to create a plan. Everybody wants to do things. What sort of separates the ones from, the people who do and don't, is whether or not they put the plan into action. So trust that whatever you hold deeply in your heart is available to you, and see how can you start, creating a plan, and then allow the energy of the Chariot to just take you off. So this has been your weekly Tarotscope using the Holly Simple Tarot. And the card this week was the Chariot. I hope this helps. Have a great week.